my name is Tori. I'm a Winnie the Pooh collector from the UK, and today we are going to be doing a little collective roundup haul of recent pre-loved Winnie the Pooh finds. So this includes like charity shops, car boot sales. I think that is it. I don't think I've done any like Vinted or eBay purchases recently. I think it is literally just car boot sales and charity shops. I've done a few of these sort of videos in the past and you guys always seem to enjoy it, so I thought I'd like to just kind of get a bundle together of things and wait and show you guys. So I can't remember the last time we did one, but yeah, I've got a good little selection of things to show you. We've got plushies, mugs, ornaments. Yeah, we've got a good selection to go through today. So I think without further ado, let's get on with the video. So everything's in like little categories. Like I've got mugs, plushies, ornaments, and then I've got another thing which doesn't fit into any categories because I literally found it yesterday when I went to the charity shops, and it's like the most random find, but it is, I'm so happy with it. I'm obsessed with it. So obviously at this time of year, charity shops and shops in general will start getting out Christmas stock. And this was the first time I've gone to a charity shop in a couple of weeks, and that was like one of the rooms was like full-blown Christmas everywhere, and there was a little basket in the corner of the room with wrapping paper, and I was having a look at one of them because it just had like this yellow like teddy bear on it, and I was like, that kind of looks like a knockoff Pooh Bear in a way, and I was like, that's cute. But then like I was just kind of rummaging through the like box of wrapping paper and I actually found Winnie the Pooh wrapping paper, which is funny because I was looking at one which was like a knockoff Pooh Bear, but this is actual Pooh Bear. So how much was this? It's 5 meters for £1.75. Can't beat it. And I'm now at the point where I'm like, do I use it or do I not? Because oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. I might just like unroll it, cut off like a good sliver of it, so then I've got like all the pattern of it and then like use the rest. It's so gorgeous. I don't know how like well to show you, but what also I've got really excited about it is it features, obviously we've got, look, it's got like a few different scenes on it. So like there's this scene up the top here, they're in front of a Christmas tree, and you got Pooh giving a present to Piglet, and then look, you've got Owl, look at him, he's got the Christmas scarf on. I think you did just briefly see him, but around the other side we've got Rabbit, and look, little Roo, and I think he's part of a different scene. But look, Christopher Robin, you got Tigger there. It's very rare to see things with like Christopher Robin, Rabbit, Owl on, so this is very cute. It kind of looks like a bit vintagey, older style. It's definitely not brand new, but it's still like all cellophaned up, never been used. Yeah, it's got loads of cute scenes. I love that like Rabbit and Owl have got scarves on. The scene down here, they're just sat in front. It's all kind of like snowy themed as well, so they're just sat in front of the snowy gate. And you got Eeyore, Piglet and Pooh all doing a gift exchange. And like Piglet's just down there opening one. Eeyore has got a present and the tag says to Pooh. Pooh's got a present that says to Piglet, so they're all like doing a Christmas exchange. There's one down here where they're outside of Pooh's house. You can see it says Mr. Sanders. It's got a wreath on the door. Got a Christmas tree and holly around his door, lots of snow. And you got Rabbit, Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore. Oh my goodness, I could just sit here for ages pointing out all the different scenes on here, but I couldn't believe it. It was such a good find, such a random find. But the fact that it's got Christopher Robin, Rabbit and Owl on there. If you have any ideas of like how I can like save this wrapping paper, if that's the right word to use, you know what I mean. It's like I can keep the pretty pictures, like what I could do with it to like display the pretty pictures, because there's quite a few different scenes on here. If you've got any ideas, please let me know in the comments section, because this is too beautiful. I need to find a way to display it. It's so cute. What a find. I think next we will move on to mugs. I got these all on the same day and it was a mug day apparently. Start off with this one. I've still got the tag on it. It's £1.45 and look how, it's a really good sized mug. You're gonna have a nice cup of tea out of that. I just think the whole pattern of this is just so me. It's just so my aesthetic and just my colours and everything. I think it just screams me. So look, it's just a white mug, but then it's got Pooh Bear just sat in amongst some flowers. Very pastel colours, very beautiful. And the pattern just continues around, some flowers there. And then it's the same pattern on the back. The handle, it's just got a little purple stripe down the side, and then it's just got a little flower on the inside. It just feels like so me with like the pink flowers and Pooh. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to display this mug. I do use like most of my Winnie the Pooh mugs. I like have them on rotation. I've got a display up there of like where I keep most of my mugs. Most of them, I have a lot of mugs. But like this, I don't think it's going to quite fit on the hooks of it because like it's quite rounded. So I don't know. I have also seen my friend Claire, I'll leave her Instagram handle here, she's an Alice in Wonderland collector, and just like I think a lot of collectors, we all have a lot of mugs, and how she puts her mugs to use is she'll use them for planters, for like plants like succulents, which don't need as much water, so don't need as much drainage. She'll then plant them up in her mugs, or like a fake plant or something like that. That is quite a good idea, and I think that would be quite a good one for that. But at the same time, I do really like that for usage, so I don't know, something for thought. But yeah, that is the first mug. Okay, and now moving on to these two, which I was super excited to find, because turns out they're in a series and I already had one of them, so I'll show you the one that I've already got in a minute. But yeah, let's go through these. One has got a tag on, one hasn't, but they're both the same price, which was £2, and it's more of your like your standard kind of like tea mug sort of shape. And from what I can work out from this like collection, it's kind of like times of years and weathers and stuff like that. So this one is rainy day, so you've got the characters here sheltering under an umbrella. Look, there's a little duck as well, and you can see it's raining, and then it just continues around. There's a rainbow, a nice scene of 100 Acre Woods in the rain. It's got the copyright print down there. It hasn't got like a copyright year or anything on it. I don't think it's like going to be that old. It doesn't look like, a lot of like a Winnie the Pooh stuff is from like the 90s. It doesn't look quite like 90s stuff. It has it, I guess, at like early noughties. So yeah, that's the rainy day one. And also, just as I was showing you this, I just thought last week I filmed a TikTok / reels / short, you know, that kind of video format of my Winnie the Pooh rainy day collection. I don't know if you've seen it. It's on my shorts tab if you haven't already seen it. I didn't include this in it. Completely forgot that this technically counts as my rainy day collection. I have more rainy day stuff than I thought. So that's that mug. Then from the exact same charity shop, someone was obviously getting rid of their collection. You've got this one, which is perfect for this time of year because it is autumnal. So you have got Pooh and friends playing out in the 100 Acre Woods on an autumny day. You've got Pooh wrapped up in a scarf there of all of the leaves. It's obviously quite a blustery day. Then you've got Piglet. Look at Piglet's little scarf next to him. Then you've got Tigger. And then it just continues around in the 100 Acre Woods. I really love this. Autumn is like my favourite time of year. I just love all the colours and the cooler weather. So yeah, perfect for this time of year. So those are the two that I got from the charity shop. And then I realised that I've already got a mug that my cousin got for me. I think last year she saw it in a charity shop and thought of me. That fits in with this collection. This one isn't really to do with like a weather or anything. I think if I'd have to hazard a guess, I'd put it at like springtime. But you've got Pooh just laying on the riverbank fishing. You've got Piglet resting up beside him. So you've got Pooh there fishing. And then you've got the little bridge with Tigger and Roo. I'd hazard a guess that they are playing Pooh sticks. You got Eel there as well. Although the other ones are very clearly like weather and seasonal themed, this one I think if I'd have to hazard a guess, I'd put it as springtime. Yeah, how funny that I found these two in the charity shop and I already had this one. Obviously all from the collection. Now I'm keen to know how many more is there. So those are all of the mugs. Now moving on to plushies. Done quite a run on charity shop finds, so I think we'll just move on to car boot sale for a minute. Do you remember these? The tiny big feet. They were like a collection all over the Disney parks and Disney websites like a few years ago, and then they just kind of like one of those things that just disappeared. Look at him. He's so tiny, he's so small. Look at his face. His tag is like bigger than him, and I can't remember how much he was, but I feel like he was like 20p or something. A steal if you ask me. Just look at them. I remember when these first came out, they were so popular. He looks like he should be out of like a game or something. And then this next guy, continuing with a very big part of my Winnie the Pooh collection, my 90s noughties Disney store plushies. I can't remember how much he was. He was either like 50p or a pound. He wasn't like that much at all. But I cannot work out what he is. So as you probably know from like other videos of mine, they're all like dressed in different things. Like here you can see Night Pooh, King Pooh, Director Pooh, Holiday Pooh, Doctor Pooh. There's all sorts of costumes. I've got all sorts. Most of them come with a white tag on their bum that says what they are. This one doesn't. He didn't come with anything. He's had his tags all cleanly cut off. I don't know what he is. I don't know how to research what he is to find out what I don't know. But yeah, this is him. He's got like a little hat on, some like jeans and a button up, and his shoes look like little clogs. Look like little cloggies. I don't know. I did try, because the clogs then kind of like made me look towards like a Dutch Pooh Bear, because there is an international Pooh collection. I have quite a few from. I have Canadian Pooh, I have Arabian Pooh. I think that Pooh is technically Hawaiian Pooh, I think, from that collection. I did think maybe he was like from that collection, but I looked on the labels for them because they've got the labels of all the ones in collections, and he's not from there. But the cloggies just made me feel like it was going towards like Dutch style Pooh. But yeah, I tried googling that and that didn't come up with anything. So if anyone has any suggestions or any leads or whatever to help me identify what Pooh Bear this is, please let me know, because if you have any guesses, who is he? And the next plushie is from, so my parents went away for the weekend a while ago and I went into this shop where they said it was like a mixture between like a charity shop and a vintage sort of shop, secondhand pre-loved goods and stuff like that. And they found this. My mum texted me saying, have you got a Pooh Bear inside of a fruit? And I was like, a pretty random question to start off the day with, but I was like, no. I've got Pooh inside of a lemon there, but he's Pancake Day Pooh. So, and the only other thing I've got Pooh inside a birthday cake. That's not a fruit. So, but they found watermelon Pooh. So it says Pooh on the outside. It's just a watermelon. Then it's Pooh Bear inside a watermelon holding a watermelon. This is a whole series of things of Pooh, like inside things. Like I've seen Pooh inside of a football. You can get various fruits. I think there's Pooh in like inside of a heart, inside of a rose, loads of things. But yeah, they found him in that shop. How cute. And he's still got like his official Disney Store tag on. On the previous Pooh, this was what I was trying to tell you, they have little white labels that tell you what he is. So in case you didn't know, that is Pooh Watermelon. In case you didn't already know, but yeah. But yeah, my parents found this for me, so I don't know how much it was. My mum did say it was more on the pricier side. Too cute. And now moving on to the final couple of bits, we have got some ornament styles. This next one is from a charity shop, and I've got a few little frames like this that I need to like print off little pictures to fit in. But how cute is this? I got it from the same charity shop as the two mugs that came together, so I'm guessing someone was clearing out their Winnie the Pooh collection in that charity shop. It's this really cute vintage style classic Pooh frame. It says honey up the top there. It's pink, it's got a nice stripy border. You got Eeyore down there. It looks like he's playing in a honey pot. Got classic style Pooh there. Classic style Pooh without his little red top, crop top. Still got his little price tag on it. £2. It is copyrighted Disney and it has got a company name just on the back there, but it is so fine I can't quite read it. Yeah, how cute is that? I need to find like a picture and print it off really small to put in there. That's so cute. And then the final part of this video, this is from a car boot sale that my mum went to. I didn't go to this car boot sale. It was on a Saturday and I work Saturdays. But my mum said she saw it on the stall and she was going to ask for the price. I was kind of like holding back because she saw it and she thought it was going to be expensive, but it was £1. This is those things I feel bad for the seller because they could get so much more money for it, but obviously some people just aren't collectors and they don't know like the collector value and stuff like that. It's like I feel bad because they could have got more money for it if they did a little bit of research, but then it's good for me because I got a bargain. So, but it is a collectible plate. I have a couple of these. I have one displayed on my wall, I have one waiting to be displayed, and now I have this one. So now I have two waiting to be displayed, and it is from the Bradford Exchange Company. And what was even cooler is it did come with this certificate of authenticity. Big word I struggle to pronounce. Plate number A3138. Certificate of authenticity. It is hereby certified that this plate is authentic original in the limited edition of Together is Our Favourite Way to Be, and that it is the first issue in the Bradford Exchange plate collection Where the Heart Is. It is hand cast and hand printed to the highest quality and artistic standards of the Bradford Exchange in a limited edition presentation restricted to a maximum of 295 casting days. And then it's signed by the Director of Broad Governors, and then it's got all the copyright information for Winnie the Pooh and A.A. Milne and E.H. Shepard, and then its copyright date is 2002. So with all of that, it makes you think it's going to be, you could have got a lot more than £1 for it. Very cool. It's very quite confusing. Restricted to a maximum of 295 casting days. That confused me. Does that mean there's 295 of these, or I don't know what that meant. But then the plate number is 3138. So I don't know. But either way, cool. We've got a little certificate of authenticity. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, onto the plates. Look how stunning it is. So it's in the shape of a heart, which I absolutely love. There's so many 3D textures to it. You've got the clouds up here, a tree, you've got the friends hugging Pooh, Eeyore, Piglet, Tigger, some honeybees, some honey pots, and they're just kind of sat in a flowery meadow. And then it says, together is our favourite way to be. I mean, look at that. How stunning is that? I absolutely love the bright colours of it, the heart shaped. For me, this just kind of resembles what like Winnie the Pooh and the 100 Acre Woods is all about. Bright colours, love, friendship. I think that's a very good way to symbolise the whole meaning of the 100 Acre Woods. And then on the back you've got much what it says on the official certificate as well, but just kind of printed onto the plate. And I do love how you've got all like the official like statings of how official it is, and then it's just doodled with cute little bees and flowers. They could have got so much more than £1 for this. My mum said she was bracing herself for them to say like, I don't know, like £5 plus, £10 plus. She was expecting a lot, but for £1 with an official certificate, and it's in perfect condition, and it came in the packaging, I think that is a pretty good bargain. Yeah, as I said, I've got a couple of collector's plates. The one displayed on my wall, it's just up there. I got a special like plate display stand, so I need to get some more of them to display this one and my other one. The one I've got on display is like a proper plate, you know what I mean, like a circle. So I don't know if like that kind of holder is going to fit into this, since it's like a special shape. I'll have to find out. I'll have to find something perfect to display it. Can you believe this was £1? I can't believe it. So those are my recent Preloved charity shop car boot sale finds. Since it is now autumn, it is October, car boot sale season I think does come to an end at the end of October, I think, for like my local area. It is different for different places, but I do believe mine stops soon and then obviously starts up again in the spring, so I probably won't be going to any more car boot sales anytime soon. But yeah, I'll still do charity shop hunting. I go every week, so there'll still be some of these sort of videos coming throughout the winter. That is a good little bundle of my past few, I think this has been gathered up over like the past month or so. I've kind of generated all of this stuff. Do let me know in the comment section down below what was your favourite from this video, and do let me know if you've gone to any like thrifting, charity shops, car boot sales. If you've had any secondhand finds recently, let me know in the comments as well. What have you found? If you enjoyed this video, please do pop that thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more from Moa, do click subscribe down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to ding the notification bell. I mean, might as well. You're already down there, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!